स्वागत है भाई आप लोगों का इस एसेंस की ओडिसी का एक और नए चैप्टर में, चैप्टर नंबर 19। इससे पहले हम सुबह में कुछ सेकंड मिशन खेले थे। हमारा एक लेवल ऊपर गया है एक्सपी, तो हम 29 से 30 में चले आए हैं। तो वो थोड़ा बोरिंग था, इसलिए मैं नहीं दिखाया, सुबह को मैंने स्ट्रीम नहीं किया। सेकंड मिशन खेल लिया जैसे फर्स्ट मिशन मेन मिशन पे कंसंट्रेट कर सकूं। और चलिए आज का सेशन थोड़ा लेट करके ही कर रहे हैं क्योंकि थोड़ा काम था। तो एक खुशी की खबर है, हमारे चैनल पे एनएफएस हीट और द फॉलन जेडाई जो गेम है वो आ रही है, ठीक है। तो 15 तारीख को शार्प जब भी गेम लॉन्च होगा हमारे चैनल में फर्स्ट आएगा, फिर हम उसे चलाएंगे। और एनएफएस हीट भी आएगा, इस तरह एंथम और जो कोई भी फीफा 20 जो कोई भी गेम है वो गेम आएगा मेरे चैनल पे। तो आप देखते रहिए। बैटलफील्ड 5 उस पर कोऑप मोड आएगा, तो आप देखते रहिए। चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कीजिए और इस स्ट्रीम को लाइक कीजिए और कमेंट कीजिए थोड़ा कैसा लगा आप लोगों को। बस यही दुआ है, सब लोग अच्छे रहे, खुश रहे और स्ट्रीम देखते रहे बोलना पड़ता है भाई। चलो खेलते हैं आज। हाँ, हमारा शुरुआत वहीं से होगा जहाँ हमने छोड़ा था, ठीक है ना। चलिए खेलते हैं थोड़ा। आज क्या है क्या है। घोड़े पे जाते हैं हम। ओहो हो, थोड़ा घोड़ा कहाँ है घोड़ा? फबोस। चलो The altar of love is located in Attica. The altar of love can be found in northwest of Siege Plains. अच्छा,
You're very wanted.
हम उधर पहुंच गए थे. ये साला सबको यही बताता है.
I should try to stay out of sight. These flowers should be good enough for the wedding. Hopefully this jewelry is up to Alcibiades standards.
थोड़ा तो जल्दी हो जा जल्दी.
I think this will be a nice enough offering.
Let me guess. Alcibiades sent you.
He did. How did you know?
He has a skill for making others do things he doesn't want to. On top of that, he prefers if those people are attractive. He's so predictable. It's what made this whole thing so easy.
It almost sounds like you're using him. What has been easy?
Making him fall in love with me, of course. Please, Alcibiades is not the man you marry for love.
Then why are you marrying him?
Alcibiades has a true chance of ruling one day.
अच्छा.
Well, he'll be the face, but I'll be the one truly leading. The Aspasia to his Pericles.
How can you treat someone like Alcibiades that way?
Oh, please. If anyone deserves it, it's Alcibiades. Surely you've noticed. The obsession with sex, the lies, the drinking.
So lying to him is what he deserves?
Of course, and it's not like he'll get nothing in return. I mean, look at me.
And what if I tell Alcibiades all of this?
Why would you? You've seen him, he's happy, and I'll make sure he stays that way. There's
अच्छा.
nothing wrong with me getting something in return, but it's your choice. Thanks for helping with the wedding.
Meet Alcibiades.
It's all done.
Wonderful. So, what did you think about Iris?
You must see something in her that I don't.
Well, that's true. Quite often, too. But still, I'm surprised to hear you say that.
You can't marry her. She told me she's using you for her own gain.
Is that so?
It is.
I knew she was special. To think I wasn't able to catch on. I can't wait to marry her. I'm glad you and I were able to work together, Alexios.
So what was all of this for? Everything you had me do couldn't have been for nothing.
You've earned my trust. Are you sure you want to know?
So that package in Corinthia.
I almost forgot about that. I needed to get rid of the Odoros to pay off a debt. Plus, I needed spies to infiltrate Vardas's command. And my plan worked. Thanks to you.
All right. What about the politician?
He was brilliant and opposed me. A fatal combination. So, he needed replacing. And I had a much dumber man perfect for the job. Thank you for that, by the way.
The woman with the Olisvos.
We talked about this. It wasn't about the woman, but her husband. He governs the trade routes between Attica and Mecharis. Or, I should say, I do now.
अच्छा.
What about your friend, the one pretending to be a man?
That was out of the goodness of my heart. And God's curse anyone who doubts that.
I've heard enough.
Aren't you going to ask me about Iris?
Let me guess. Rich house, respected family. With her wealth, you can rule all of Athens.
Of course not. I marry for love. If those other things happen, well, I wouldn't complain.
I never would have guessed.
Each time everyone sees a more serious Alcibiades. The Alcibiades I've only shown glimpses of in the past. One day you'll see everything I was working toward. And you'll know you helped make it happen. Attica and lands far beyond will thank you, even if they don't know your name.
I'm glad I could help. Oh, I'll make sure you don't forget me when you lead Athens.
I'd never forget you. You're far too useful.
चौथी इंसान चलिए अभी क्या क्वेस्ट करेंगे 30 गैदर स्पार्टन्स ना दिस अरीना चैंपियन ना प्रिंस ऑफ पर्शिया द गॉडेस हंट ओहो इतना 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 फाइंड द another dance condom theorems birds of fever Greece complete और ना चलो मेन गेम खेलते थोड़ा ये थोड़ा खेलते आर्टिफैक्ट्स वाला बोइटिया 1 artifact in Boeotia. What is Boeotia? 1 artifact Boeotia Boeotia one artifacts in Boeotia. Her is बारह ये साला बहुत ये कौन है लेवल 30 चल मैं खेलते हैं होम स्वीट होम 31 मेरे नहीं जैसे निकलते हैं निकल के सामने आ उधर जाएंगे चलो जाते हैं थोड़ा
Nice to see you, Commander.
I know.
Raise oars!
There! We can probably salvage that!
बहुत दूर जाना है भाई बहुत दूर चलो अभी जाते हैं तो जहाज़ का क्या चेंज करते हैं एथेंस लगाते चलो इधर का तो एथेंस लगाते हैं एथेंस 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 आई थिंक देयर नो एथेंस ये नहीं जाएंगे भाई, छोड़ो।
Well, Commander, we did sail another day.
हम इधर भी आए हैं। मैप देखे थोड़ा, इधर से हम कहाँ जाएंगे? अच्छा इधर हम जा रहे हैं, इधर से घूम के। अच्छा चलो।
Look there! Salvage! Let's set fire on them!
हम जब मैं
Watch for those arrows! There's fire! Any second! Looks like we're out of danger.
वी आर
Should we grab the salvage, Commander?
कितना घूम के जाना पड़ रहा है भाई। नाई परी में सा, नाई परी सा। परी में सा, नाई परी में सा, परी में सा।
This is dangerous territory, Commander. I'm not sure we are safe here.
Ready yours!
दोस्त बन घूम रहे थे आ गए हम बर्फ के मेले पे 1 किलोमीटर बाकी मत घूम इधर घूम जा
You look troubled, Alexios.
This bay feels familiar somehow.
A bird can fly away for seasons, but will always recognize its nest when it returns. This is Sparta.
I don't think I'm welcome here.
I'm not sure of much, Alexios, but I do know that when the time is right, we always get to go home.
And where is your home, Barnabas?
I'll save that story for another day.
We'll stop here.
चलो हम स्पार्टा आ गए वैली ऑफ लाकोनिया
Alexios!
क्या करते हो
Lam, you made it. I trust the seas were favorable?
Poseidon might be the only one not trying to kill me.
And did you go to Thera? Did you find him?
I did.
What did he tell you?
He told me what needs to be done. I am not sure what to make of him.
He told me where I'm from and where I must go.
So now you know the truth.
I'm not his son. I'm just a weapon.
That is the furthest thing from the truth. You were brought into this world with love. I never imagined we'd stand on Spartan soil together again.
As much as I curse this place for what it did to us, it feels more like home than Kefalonia ever did.
Sparta is our home. But we'll have to rid ourselves of the Puppet King if we are ever to find peace.
Whatever happened to our old house?
Nikolaos stayed after I left, but now that he's gone, I don't know.
Why don't we go find out?
Of course. But first, there's something I want to show you.
चलो भागो इसके पीछे क्या दौड़ती है बे हम अपने घोड़े पे बैठेंगे नारी पौड़ी में सा
Αποκτήνησαν την...
The closer we get to Sparta, more memories keep flooding in.
No matter how far I ran, I never could escape them.
I know. On Naxos, it's as if I had locked Sparta in a box and tossed it to the bottom of the sea.
Did you put memories of us in that box?
I wanted to, but it would have taken all the wood in the land to build Odyssey.
Ella.
मेरा घोड़ा कहाँ है? घोड़े तो है कहाँ? भाग गया। आजा आजा।
Rachel!
आगे जा गया। I think this is some this place.
This is where I first trained you to use your spear.
Hesitation only hastens the grave.
You remembered.
How do you think I got this far?
We had to pry that spear from your hand while you slept. You said you needed it to fight the monsters in your dreams.
I couldn't face Cerberus empty-handed. Those children will be ripped to shreds. We should help them.
Alexios, wait! You shouldn't interfere. This is Spartan training territory.
I hope you're right. For their sake.
The Agogi is what turns boys into men. Interfering would only weaken them, weaken Sparta.
They're no good to Sparta if we leave them to die.
And they're no good to Sparta if they're too weak to kill a wolf. Come. Let's go home.
चलो ये कहाँ घुस गया भाई?
That training is ruthless.
Not ruthless. Effective. Come on. The best of those boys will become cryptic. Peace and stalkers in the night.
Stalkers in the night?
There's a reason Sparta made peace. These rules are stable. Spartans rule Laconia. Most of its citizens are Irokas, enslaved peasants made to work the fields and mines.
Slaves? Why don't they revolt?
Spartan fields keep them fed, and Spartan warriors keep them safe. First from the Persians and now from the Athenians. In their place, the Cryptia are ordered to protect the peace.
I see.
Most of us make great sacrifices for comfort.
Most. No.
A giant is better than you!
I will tear you limb from limb!
Your death won't take long.
Trying to fight? How cute! Death is near!
खत्म करो, लूट लो, छोड़ दो। चल भाई चल, क्या हो गया? क्या है? जा का है? आजा आजा। नहीं जा रहा भाई, क्या चुदम पट्टी भाई। अच्छा चल अबे चलो।
Off we go. Ella, ella.
Oh, Sparta.
I never thought I'd find myself back in Sparta. It looks so peaceful, despite the war raging elsewhere. Come on, come on. Ella. Let's go. Come on.
चलिए चलिए। चलो यार, अब तुम बनी नहीं।
This was the first and last place I ever felt safe.
As soon as you were old enough to hold a spear, you trained in this yard from morning till night.
Nikolaos was a tough teacher to please.
He hid his pride from you. But every night he would tell me he's going to bring glory to Sparta.
As much as I hate him for what he did, I wouldn't be who I am today without his training.
My heart broke that day. But for the first time in ages, standing here with you, I truly believe it can mend again.
Me too.
Do you remember the first time you held your sister?
I was scared I'd break her. I piled every blanket and pillow we had around me.
Even then, you held her so tight. I thought you would squeeze the life out of her.
She turned out stronger than we thought.
The gods must be playing tricks on my eyes.
Good to see you, Brasidas. It's been a long time since I rescued you from the warehouse fire in Corinth.
That's not how I remember it.
You look well, Brasidas.
The rumors were true. You're alive.
Many we thought to be dead are still breathing.
When I heard the two of you came home,
We're in Sparta, but we're not home yet.
We want our house back, Brasidas.
Sparta claimed your estate after Nikolaos' disappearance. They're waiting for his adopted son to claim it. But he hasn't returned from the war.
Stentor? I knew I should have killed him on the beach. What do we have to do to get it back?
You'll need to negotiate your Spartan citizenship with the kings. It won't be easy.
Why not?
As happy as I am to see you, the kings won't be. Especially Archidamos. Your exit from Sparta wasn't exactly graceful.
He can't still be mad I broke his nose.
You what?
In any case, he hasn't forgotten. But I have an idea that might help him forgive.
Tell us.
Spartan soldiers have been giving weapons to the Ilotes. Whoever takes care of these traitors will earn his thanks.
Why on earth would Spartan soldiers be helping Ilotes?
Ilotes greatly outnumber Spartan citizens. But they're leaderless, mostly farmhands, servants, and apprentices. If someone unified them, armed them, and trained them, they'd be a real threat to Sparta.
But you said it was Spartans who were arming them.
All the more reason to deal with this quickly. You find out why the Ilotes are being armed, and you'll have the king's attention.
Where will I find these Spartans?
They were last spotted in the Gorani marble quarry, in the forest of Eurotas.
So, I find the soldiers, then what?
Spartans are loyal to their commander. Take him out, and the rest should disperse.
And the weapons?
Destroy them. The Ilotes have caused enough trouble with shovels and sickles. The last thing Sparta needs right now is them carrying swords.
So, to get our house back, I must take out the Spartan commander responsible for inciting a useless rebellion. Sounds easy enough.
Find me in the throne room when it's done.
And where will you be?
This is where I raised you. It's also where Leonidas raised me. I'm going to visit his tomb just beyond the estate. You should pay your respects too before you get started.
I'll try.
Leonidas.
Grandfather was a true hero.
Leonidas. He was Sparta's last true hero. We'd all be under the yoke of the Persian Empire if it wasn't for his courage. The same blood courses through your veins.
So, our blood is the blood of kings.
You are so much more than a mercenary. You carry the blood of heroes, blood of power. Remember what I told you?
That people would try to take that power for themselves.
And then you promised.
I wouldn't let them.
Hold out your spear.
All of this talk of the Pythia, I do not care what she says.
Enough! We have grown tired of your insolent tongue. Sparta will not go to war. The Pythia has spoken.
Pythia says what you tell her to say. She has been your puppet for far too long. The time has come to cut her strings.
Oh, Leonidas. The days of heroes are over. You think your blood makes you special? If we opened your veins, it would spill to the ground and disappear through the cracks. You are no one.
You are more than welcome to find out.
Your fate is sealed, son of the lion. Xerxes will unite us. He will bring order to chaos.
Divide the Pythia and everyone you love. Everything you stand for will perish.
Gather the men.
My king?
Xerxes wants Sparta. She'll have to go through me.
Incredible! Now, do you understand?
What must I do?
It's time we embrace our destiny. Both of us. If we don't stop the cult before it's too late, then all Leonidas fought and died for was for nothing. Our bloodline has risen to those who would enslave us.
It's time we rise again.
Well, well, well. Mother and son united in Sparta at last. And look at you, a god and goddess among mortals.
King Pausanias, we're honored. I was sorry to hear about your father.
Yes, our fathers would have been proud to see us here today.
You remember Alexios, my king?
Who could forget? The boy who died to save his sister. Such a tragedy. An innocent child put to death because of an ancient, merciless law.
Two innocent children were put to their deaths that day.
Alexios, enough. Apologies, my king. He's been away from Sparta for a long time.
You both have. This one has fire like his mother. In any case, Sparta was weakened by losing you. Losing you both.
We're examples of why these laws must change.
Oh, I agree. But King Archidamos, if he could carve Spartan law across the chests of every citizen, he would.
I've spent my whole life looking over my shoulder. If Sparta is to be my home again, I'd rather it be a peaceful one.
Peace at what cost? When Spartans aren't killing, they're training to kill. And when they're not killing Athenians, they're declaring war on their own people. But we're not here to talk about the dead, are we?
We know Sparta reclaimed our house after what happened to my father in Megaris. We want it back.
Mind your tongue, child. You may not live in Sparta anymore, but I'm still your king.
We graciously request an audience with you and King Archidamos to discuss reinstating our citizenship and reclaiming our home.
Of course. There's nothing I'd want more. Archidamos, however, still hasn't forgiven you for the whole nose incident.
What can we do to sway him?
There's rumor of a Hilot rebellion, and the Kreptia are stoking the flames. Savagely killing Helots, stealing livestock, and leaving corpses to rot in the streets.
The Cryptia represents Sparta's ultimate achievement in military training. Their discipline and fearlessness makes Sparta's army the most feared in the world.
Once. But the Cryptia have become corrupt and bloodthirsty. And training boys to kill unarmed peasants is nothing to be proud of. Do you want your home back or not? Good. So the Ilots will no longer support the senseless slaughtering of their people.
And where would I start looking for these Cryptia?
One can be found in the fort on Zarax Point. Another was assigned to guard the Spartan leader's house. The third is more elusive. He was last seen in one of the villages west of Hilot Hills. He's definitely the loudest of the three.
My mater spoke to me about these Cryptia. What can you tell me about them?
They are the hidden ones. Hand-picked at an early age, starved and trained in isolation. They must steal and kill to survive. If they succeed at their training, they become the King's Guard.
But why have me killed them?
For years, the Cryptia kept the peace between the Ilots and Spartans. Troublemakers and threats among the Ilots were dealt with. But lately, these Cryptia have been killing men, women, and children without reason or mercy. Babies ripped from their mothers and fed to the wolves. The Cryptia have become a breeding ground for ruthless savages.
Is there anything I should know about King Archidamos?
Traditional, brutal, boring. Archidamos values the old ways over the welfare of his people. He sided with the elders that day on Mount Taygetos.
If killing Cryptia will get our home back, I'll do it.
You're not one of my soldiers. You better have a good reason for being here.
We Spartans stand together, so here I am.
Yes. Spartan blood matters most.
Looks like this victory will bring you glory.
The rewards of skill and effort.
It's the Spartan way.
From slave to general. Bathing in the blood of this war while our leaders stuff their faces and preen.
The Polemarchos believe it's an easy victory.
I will end this war in my favor.
You have a strategy?
Athenian polemarchos are paralyzed with indecision. They serve too many masters.
Making them slow to react.
And that's where you come in. Infiltrate their forts and kill the polemarchos. I need the way clear for my troops.
अच्छा
I'll do my part. Consider the commander is already dead.
Bring me their Athenian seals as proof. You'll be rewarded for your efforts.
बस इसको मारो उसको मारो बस काम खत्म
If Archilamos believes in the old ways, won't killing his Cryptia create conflict between him and Pausanias? I miss Kefalonia sometimes. Life was simple, even if Marcos was a bumbling idiot.
Temple of Athena Sparta
They won't ask any questions. Best keep out of sight.
I think I saw something moving over there. False alarm. It's all good.
I have not that powerful any much. Okay. I think मुझको और भी सेकंड मिशन खेलना पड़ेगा भाई ओ भाई हमें सेकंड मिशन खेलना पड़ेगा समझे दया सेकेंडरी मिशन खेलना पड़ेगा इसके जाके मारते हैं, चलो। एक मिनट, फ़ोन आया थोड़ा। हेलो, हाँ কোথায়? ঠিক আছে, বসো, আমি এসে করছি। जाना पड़ेगा भाई लोग, काम आ गया। ठीक है, हम बाद में खेलेंगे थोड़ा। आज यही तक थोड़ा कम हो गया, पर कोई नहीं, छोटा सा है, देख लीजिए। चलो ओके बाय। आज के लिए यही तक। कल हम खेलेंगे, और 15 तारीख को, 14 तारीख को या 15 तारीख को आ जाएगा। उसका क्या नाम है, स्टार वॉर्स फॉलन जेडाई। तो अभी यह सेव करते हैं। ओके, आप लोग इसके बाद और भी नया पार्ट आएंगे, तो तब तक के लिए गुड बाय, शब खैर, गुड नाइट, पीस आउट।